Welcome to The Buzz. I'm Will Farnsworth.
I'm Stephanie Haney.
And I'm Sophie Flay. We've got another great show for you today. Let's get started with this week's Hollywood news. Starting off, Rihanna literally just released her new music video for Kiss It Better, featuring Ty Dolla $ign. But what's interesting about the video is that it's a little raunchy. Ooh. Let's take a look. She's working it, but kind of naked. What do you guys think?
Bad girl Riri is at it again.
Really?
That was a lot of thigh.
A lot of
thigh. I was a little surprised by the thigh.
I know. But, you know, there's not a lot to the music video, so
it's
I don't know.
It's just kind of, I like the song. Like, it's a really good
it is a
club
great song.
Banger.
Yeah.
But the music video, like, it's her, like, rotating around.
Well, like,
weird.
for, like, 3 minutes. There's not a lot to it, and she's just naked. And we think that her nipples might be pierced. I don't know.
Good to know. Good to know. Moving on, but staying on the music scene. Springfest is this weekend. It's going to be in McCarthy Quad Saturday at 2. We've got Jamie XX, Jeremiah, and Kaz the Rapper, and some more headlines that will soon be released.
So, yeah, I'm so excited to see who else they bring. I love Jeremiah. The song Planes is like one of my favorite songs. How about you, Will?
I remember the song Birthday Sex in 2009. Mm-hmm. I've never been to Springfest before, so I'm looking forward to it. I've heard it's really fun.
And a lot of food trucks.
But if you're not USC, you have to go with the USC person because you can only go as a guest, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Okay, bringing things to the basketball world. Nick Young and D'Angelo Russell are in a feud right now over a video that D'Angelo Russell sneakily taped of Nick Young in his hotel room talking about his affairs. He is dating Iggy Azalea, and allegedly, according to this video, he is 30 years old and he hooked up with a 19-year-old.
Yeah, okay, well, he's actually engaged to Iggy Azalea, which almost makes this a bigger deal, I feel like. Yeah. And I don't know, do we think D'Angelo was like trying to get him?
Maybe. Let's take a look at the video.
Okay.
How old was you?
At 9, right here on
I hated being told what you like? Everyone would make fun of me. You was 30, she was 19?
Those legs for days have now
Hell no.
And in just a few years, Kendall Jenner has caught the attention
She lied.
of big name designers.
Everybody after the club shit, you know?
Yeah. What about Amber Rose? You ain't never tried?
Kendall isn't the only model ruling the runway. Bestie Gigi Hadid.
He's such a bad guy. Oh my God.
That's not nice. No, I can't get with her because she's like my girl's friend.
Right.
I mean, the 1930 thing doesn't even bug me, but just don't be a cheater. Gross.
Really gross.
Ratting out.
But apparently the Lakers are giving D'Angelo like the sidearm. They're not.
And the fans at last night's game at the Staples Center against the Heat booed him repeatedly every time he touched the ball.
He deserved it.
Yeah.
He really deserved it.
Not a good time to be on the Lakers right now. Just sounds like a mess.
Yeah.
And that is all for this week's Hollywood Hot Second. And switching gears from the court to the Capitol, here's Nick Alfano with This Week in Politics.
Hi everybody, Nick Alfano here to keep you up to date on what's buzzing in politics. The aggressive discourse and violence throughout this 2016 election season has been just shameful, and now it's getting even worse on both sides of the aisle. Corey Lewandowski, the manager of Donald Trump's presidential campaign, is facing a misdemeanor battery charge after being accused of grabbing reporter Michelle Fields at Trump National Golf Club in Jupiter, Florida. The Jupiter police released a video of the incident. Take a look. In this video, you can see Lewandowski move towards Fields in the crowd and grab her arm. Trump refuses to fire or condemn Lewandowski, yet many media outlets are criticizing him for his position. Even the White House has broken their silence, calling the matter completely unacceptable. I cannot say I'm surprised that a member of Trump's campaign has been accused of assaulting a female reporter. The only thing Trump hates talking about are the inappropriate actions of his own followers. So why should this come as any shock? This viciousness surrounding Trump is not isolated. Seemingly every day we see the candidates of the GOP and their followers blasting each other through debates, town halls, and even on social media. This time the blast was quite literal, as a 15-year-old girl was pepper sprayed at a Trump rally in Wisconsin after she confronted a man she had believed illicitly touched her. On Twitter, reporter Molly Beck posted a video that one rally member took of the incident. The Trump campaign is now comparable to Cirque du Soleil, and the RNC is taking no exception, calling an impromptu meeting with the Donald in Washington today. And after that, you'd think it can't get any worse, right? If you thought this was it, then please hold on to your mental sanity. Jesse Spaeth, a trial attorney running for Nevada State Congress, just recently came out with some disturbing news. During a meeting with Senate Minority Leader Harry Reid in Las Vegas, Reid told him, "Let me be blunt. You are not going to be able to win because you are a Muslim." Space then took to Twitter, accusing Reid, a native of Nevada, of threatening Space's campaign and donors. Wait. So let me get this straight. The Senate leader of a party who prides itself on straying away from hate and prejudice, a man who claims to, quote, be a strong and consistent supporter of hate crimes legislation, reportedly told a Muslim man that he will not win his election. Harry Reid denied the statement about Space's religion, although a spokesperson said Reid did tell Space that he was unlikely to win due to lack of experience. Here is my message to the citizens at Trump's rally, Senator Reid, and those who participate in American politics. Stop with the negativity and vitriol. The one belief members of different parties all hold dear is that the freedoms American citizens possess are second to none. So let those people use those freedoms, like participating in rallies and running for elected office, two of the most basic things any American citizen can do, without being groped or threatened. Let freedom ring. Thanks for tuning into The Buzz this week for your latest political news.
Welcome back to On the Spot with Stephanie. Today in studio, I have Monique Madrid. She's a comedian and founder of the live stand-up show Two Girls, One Pup, the comedy show you can bring your dog to, which is about to celebrate its 2-year anniversary. And she's also my friend. Hi, Monique.
Hi.
It's so great to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
So your show has been called one of the best stand-up shows in LA.
Yeah.
We have a clip. Let's take a look.
Great.
Welcome to Tail Waggers in Hollywood for Two Girls, One Pup.
If you need to fart, there are so many dogs you can blame it on.
That is the benefit of bringing your dog.
Right.
So,
highbrow comedy there, as you can tell.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
sophisticated.
So what's it like with all those dogs in one room? Has there ever been any craziness?
Oh, well, people ask that question all the time, and my answer is, well, yeah, I invited dogs to the show. It's of course chaos. I can't tell you how many comedians' jokes have been interrupted by dogs barking or humping or just, it's chaos, and I think it's hilarious. That's one of my favorite things about the show is watching how the comics handle an audience full of dogs.
And this is actually a pretty unique idea. I mean, having a comedy show in a pet store. How did this come up?
You know, I moved to LA from Chicago about 2 years ago, and you just have to find a way to make your own mark and to do your own thing. So I was trying to come up with some idea of a cool show that could be my own, and I was walking my dog into a pet store, and they had a nice open space, and it just hit me of like, oh my God, we could do a show here. And given the fact that LA is so dog-centric, it just made perfect sense.
Now, coming from Chicago, there you were working full-time as a comedian with the Second City, traveling, and then you came here, and now you have one of the 21 best things to do in LA by virtue of LA Weekly.
Yeah.
So how has the show evolved over the last 2 years? How did you get to that point?
Well, it's been very challenging, very fun. I feel like every month I learn something new of what works, what doesn't, and now it's really a nice, well-oiled machine. We started a podcast. Our 25th episode just came out yesterday, so that's exciting. And we've done a couple festivals, including the LA Riot Festival this past January. And really, as more and more people hear about it, who doesn't want to bring their dog everywhere? So it's been, on one hand, a lot of work, and I try to make it really special, but on the other hand, kind of not easy, but it's easy to get people there because, again, why wouldn't you want to bring your dog to a comedy show? It just made sense to me.
Right, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things that you've been passionate about from the very beginning is highlighting women in stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
So tell me about that. You have a revolving co-host. What's that been like?
Well, that's part of the reason that I wanted to start a show, was just to give women more opportunities to do comedy. And so I'm really proud of that. I make sure that my lineup, first of all, it's always a different co-host. It's always another woman. That's the other girl. And I bring some of the best comedians that we have in LA. It's amazing. And then I really make sure that my lineup has at least equal women, because it's not that hard to do. There are so many good female comedians out there that I think it's really important that we start making it more balanced.
What have some of the challenges been for you as a woman in comedy?
Oh, gosh. I mean, guys say just horrible things to you. I mean, first of all, you're not just judged on being funny and talented like a man is. You're automatically judged by your looks, for better or worse. you know, again, we're almost always the minority. I can't tell you how many shows I've been on where I'm the only female. And I feel like until more women out there just see other women doing what they want to do and it becomes a normal thing, it's always going to be a challenge.
Do you have any tips for women in comedy and people that just want to start a show in general?
Oh, I think really you just have to create your own thing. I mean, it's really cliche. A lot of people say that, but really you just have to find what you're passionate about and just do it. I would say yes and then figure it out later. And when I feel like every month I get nervous, like, oh, is the show going to be good? And I always want to quit and I'm always nervous. And then you just do it and you figure it out as you go. I think that's a good thing about Chicago is it teaches you, I really learned a lot about and improvising, you can fail. And then you can learn from that mistake. And every failure is a new opportunity to get better at it.
Which is a good message for everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
And you've made it 2 years, so obviously you're doing something right. Tell us a little bit. This is a special anniversary show happening on Sunday. Tell us some of the special things you have coming up.
Well, it's our second birthday, which, as you know, is 14 in dog years. So we've got a lot of teenage angst going on. It's going to be a big dog birthday party. Do you remember the book Go Dog Go by Dr. Seuss?
Yes.
That's what I like my show to be. So it's an event. There is a red carpet event where you can pose with your dog for the paparazzi. We have beer, we have popcorn, we have raffle prizes, we have a caricature artist, because why not? Let's see who we have on the lineup. Ian Carmel, who's amazing. Justin Willman is a fantastic magician. He's a magician. Last time he was there, he made begging strips appear out of nowhere, and all the dogs went crazy. We have a couple amazing female comedians. I'm not going to say female comedians, just comedians.
Right.
Let's stop saying that. Kate Willett, who's an up-and-coming comic, and Melissa Villasenor, who's an amazing impressionist. And then every month we do themed games. So we'll be playing Pin the Tail on the Doggy and Celebrity Dog Name game. So kind of like the show that you've seen on TV, the Celebrity Name Game, but dog-themed.
Perfect.
And
Exciting.
birthday cake. That's really the most. Birthday cake, birthday prizes for everyone. We have really great sponsors who are giving us dog gifts. And yeah, it's going to be fun.
All right. Come for the comedy and magic. Stay for the cake.
There you go.
So this Sunday, 2 Girls, 1 Pup is having its special 2-year anniversary show, Tailwagger's Pet Store in Franklin Village. The doors open at 7 for the red carpet, and the show starts at 7:30. Thank you so much for being with us, Monique. Now we're going to toss it to Dustin Sloan, who, in case you missed it, was giving us some info on Lady Gaga's garments. Dustin Sloan, our Game Master, coming up.
This week, Lady Gaga is celebrating her 30th birthday, so it's only right that we dedicate this game of Trojan Trivia to her. She's known for her amazing singing and acting abilities, and for her wacky outfits. Today, we're going to see how well our Trojans know Lady Gaga's fashion in this game of Trojan Trivia, Gaga's garments. Is this a Lady Gaga outfit?
No. I don't think that's a Lady Gaga outfit. It doesn't look different enough for her. She's a little bit chunkier than Lady Gaga. She is exposed, but she usually doesn't do like the bra look.
That one actually is Lady Gaga.
Shut up. It is? Is it really?
It's really Lady Gaga.
Well, dang, I guess I don't know anything.
How about this look?
Yes. I think it's Lady Gaga, yeah. I think it's Gaga. It has to be. It's pretty weird. It's radical. It's out there. It's Kermit the Frog taped everywhere. It reminds me of her meat outfit that she wore that one year. I've seen her wear like an all meat outfit, so I feel like she would wear an all Kermit outfit.
That is Lady Gaga.
Yay! I'm not that bad. Yeah, finally.
Do you think Gaga wore this?
That is Gaga. I remember that Versace gown. Yeah, that's Gaga. I feel like I definitely remember her wearing something like that. But it looks like a very like evil queen outfit. It kind of looks like a show curtain. It's Gaga, right?
It's actually not Lady
Wait,
Gaga.
who is it? Seriously? Nicki Minaj.
Yes.
It's Nicki Minaj.
Well, we know Lady Gaga has made some interesting fashion choices over the years, but she's far from the only pop star to do so. Thanks for playing, and I'll see you next week with another fun round of Trojan Trivia.
You can test all of your Trojan Trivia knowledge at Facebook USC The Buzz.
Hey guys, so the Final Four is this weekend, and I'm here with Sophie, and we are breaking down how to dress up your college duds and make them look a little bit more trendier.
Let's do it.
Cool. So first up, we have the vintage tees. And I love the vintage tees for the Final Four this
Me too.
weekend. I've got the 4 teams here. It just gives it a little more trendy edge. And I think if you style them with some ripped jeans and like some cool sneaks.
Just like you.
Yeah, you know, I got it going
Rocking
on.
it out.
Even with like some Adidas or some kicks if you want to be more comfortable. The vintage tee is always the way to go. And you kind of look like a true fan with a vintage tee. So I
Love
like
that look, yeah.
Exactly. The next we have, so since the Final Four is in Houston this year, I figure why not get a little Western and jazz up your outfit with some cowboy boots.
I love it.
Or a ripped vest that you can throw over a college tee, a vintage tee, a jersey, just to kind of give your outfit a little more flair. And it's like fun, you know? You want to have fun, and it's a good conversation starter when you're out.
You could do like even like a white vest too, right?
Oh yeah, white would be good.
White jean vest, love
Denim.
it. Great.
Black boots, brown boots, it all works. So next we have just the classic jersey, and for me, I'm going for Syracuse here, but it's always fun to get a jersey, I think, with somebody's name on it. So, you know, get like a traditional Jordan, a Carmelo Anthony, because that's also a fun conversation
I'm a
starter.
Knicks fan. Don't get a Carmelo Anthony. We're not supporting him. Sorry.
But it's also a good conversation piece, and it kind of looks like you know what you're talking about.
And you know what? I like that idea. I also like the jersey idea. Do like maybe an oversized one, so it's like a dress.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, the oversized is the best way to go, especially if you tuck it into some high-waisted pants. We love that.
Good luck.
And then another way to just kind of dress it up a little more is with the flannel. And flannels are casual, but like they give your outfit like a little more oomph. So that's another, yeah. And lastly, just some fun accessories. Like I have on right now, you can throw on a tee with like a choker. And then right now that's really popular is statement belts. So like things with big buckles. And kind of right now that's really popular is the bandana. So not in the way that we used to wear it in the 90s over our head, but just tying it around your neck is like a really fun way to just kind of dress up anything.
I never thought about that. I like it.
Yeah.
It's a cool look.
It's cute, it's casual, it's fun. So yeah, that's what we have for fashion.
Well, you're perfect. You're ready to go. You're a Hughes fan. You're ready for the Final Four.
Thank you.
Let's do it. But you also went to LA Fashion Week. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, we actually got to attend LA Fashion Week around the second week of March, and we were very fortunate enough to go backstage to talk to some of the designers and the models. So take a look. Could you tell us a little bit about the inspiration for this collection?
So last season I did a much lighter color palette, and this season I went for something a little bit more darker and a little bit edgier. I was watching Dior and I with when Raf Simons, you know, like got into Dior, and when he did the flower rooms, I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I could do that. I don't have the money to do flower rooms, obviously, so we'll go with flower headpieces.
What is your favorite thing about this dress?
The train, obviously.
Oh my God, the train
you know, you walk down, it's one thing to be in a dress and you feel statuesque, you feel beautiful, but then you have the train, it's like that little extra, you know, that attention on me.
My collection was entitled New Beginning because I recently had an accident. I have been bedridden for 1 year and 5 months. I just walked back again last April. I usually drew inspiration from my emotions and my feelings. I want them to show that, you know, it's never easy to walk back again. And I really dedicate this to people who has orthopedic disability, to the people who cannot really barely walk, because I had experienced it firsthand on myself.
Well, LA Fashion Week was a lot of fun, and now we're going to Drew with the USC scene.
Hi, I'm Drew Schwendeman, and you're tuned into the US Scene, where we talk about the most exciting events happening around campus this week. There is never a dull week here, but this weekend is going to be especially lit. Tomorrow night, you can be a part of the live studio audience of USC Comedy Live. Tickets are free for all the broke college students like me out there, and you get to meet celebrity guest host Brendan Small. On Saturday, you can forget about your midterms and go out to one of USC's 3 main events. For one, you can go to the Don Thompson LGBT Film Festival at the Ray Stark Theater. This annual event celebrates the work of USC's emerging LGBT and ally filmmakers. General admission tickets are only $25, and all proceeds benefit the Don Thompson Scholarship in Cinematic Arts. Or you can participate in the 20th Annual Edwood Film Festival at everyone's favorite dorm, New North. What a TBT. Participants have 24 hours to create a film using a secret prop and theme. Do you think you're the next Steven Spielberg? But if music is more your thing, then you can't miss Springfest. English music producer and DJ Jamie XX is headlining this all-day concert, also featuring Jeremiah and several other acts. Who needs Coachella when you have this? Finally, on Sunday, the Caruso Catholic Center is hosting a screening of this year's Best Picture Spotlight. That's it for this weekend. Will you